Good afternoon, everyone. I have to say, first of all, it's lovely meeting people in the flesh here that I've written about so many times over the last 2 years or so and never realised. I thought you were all holograms, actually. Well, I'm Andrew Diprose. I'm founder and editor of DorsetBizNews. I've been a journalist 42 years, next week, actually, funnily enough. I know, snatched by my cradle and all the rest of it. I started DorsetBizNews up from absolute scratch 2 years ago in October. We had zero name recognition and zero numbers. And we only announced it to the world 48 hours beforehand because, having worked in the media for many years, I know how spoiling operations work, and somebody might come along and steal my thunder. So we started from scratch, and as of yesterday, we have now 26,000 unique users for the site. We have huge, I say we, DorsetBizNews is actually me and my wife who does the cutouts, but we have huge interaction with people. And one of the reasons why we do this, and my background, by the way, is a business journalism background, is that we go very much for the positive, the upbeat. There are other media around, we all know them, who are, I'm very happy to give all the negative and the other stuff to. We don't do that. We don't bury our heads in the sand, but on the other hand, I do think there's some fantastic things happening in the business world, which brings me directly to this, because journalists, by experience, and as I say, I've been around the block a few times, get very sniffy about awards until, of course, they win an award. Then it's in the paper and splashed across the airwaves. But on the whole, they tend to be very sniffy. From day one, I've never been sniffy about awards. We have 28 news categories, and one of those categories is awards. And I love celebrating and shouting about awards. People do love to win awards, but I also think it shines the light, the spotlight, on a lot of companies and individuals who do fantastic things but never get any recognition. So I'm a huge supporter of awards. Yes, the fact that we get fantastic traffic for when we feature them does come into it as well, but it also shows that people do like to read about other people's successes. So when Nigel came along and first started his awards, as Nigel said, with Bridport, and then it gathered from steam from there, what was very obvious to me was that these were genuine grassroots awards. They really reach deep into the community. They're not, to quote, just flash, very expensive ones. And I felt that because of the process that was involved, the easy way you can enter, but particularly how rigorous the judging is, that these were something worth supporting. So I'm very proud of the fact that we've been asked to be the media partner, not just for here, but also for some of the other awards. And as I say, I think it's been fantastic. And the reaction that we get when we report it and then put it, because we're very strong on LinkedIn and all the other social media, the reaction we get from the actual people who win the awards, let alone their customers and clients, it's fantastic. So Nigel, well done for what you've done. I genuinely think there's nobody else doing, certainly in this county, doing what you're doing. It's fantastic what you're doing, and we're a huge supporter of what you're doing. And I personally think these ones are going to be the best of the lot. But then I live in Poole, so I'm going to say thank you very much, Nigel.